good morning, team. We're talking quite well.
Wake her up if I go in there and shout straight in her face.
Oh, really?
She's nearly a teenage.
It's Saturday morning. It's Kiki's birthday. And,
do you know what? It's so funny. Because we're always down here, we just talk at normal level. Always, because she never wakes up. But because it's her birthday, we've been whispering for about...
No, we have. Now,
we've just been whispering.
Now you've just put that on. It's so annoying.
Sorry, can I just quickly make a cup of tea?
No. So yes, as we were saying, it's Kiki, Nadia's birthday.
Let me stop. It's not my birthday.
I thought it was. I thought it was your birthday. What are we
Are
doing?
you okay? No, it's scared me. All the dogs are awake now.
Anyway, but do you want to see the table? Ta-da! Look at that. Look. So Betty, Teddy, Dina, maybe Finley are coming over this morning for breakfast, and then what we do? We're heading for brunch, and then we're heading
into town to see Jamie. Kiki's seen it before and she loves it.
Yeah. And that's why last weekend we were discussing the fact that apparently I don't like musicals, which is a lie. It's a slur and it's slanderous. And in a week of slandering, I don't like that slanderedness. I'm looking forward to Jamie. Anyway, it looks very shiny. It looks very glitzy, glittery. And Kiki and Maddie went to see it and they loved it. So we're doing that later. So we may well be filming, we may not. It's totally Kiki's preserved today, whether we film her birthday, because it's her birthday. And we ain't...
sometimes doing these vlogs, and I mean, I really would like to make that point, that you will see the girls sometimes in our vlogs and then other times you don't.
Yeah.
That's because they have total control over it.
Total control.
Like, we never post a picture without showing them the picture. You know, and so today, she might well like her birthday to be vlogged, because I think it's like the modern day album, really, isn't it?
Well, it is a bit, and also you don't want that thing of when they're older. They often say, it's that funny thing of sometimes they think, and they're quite sensible, our girls, they'll think, oh no, I don't want it, and then they'll think, oh well, yeah, but in years to come, it'd be nice to look back at it, do you know what I mean? The other great thing about this channel, it's a lovely way to preserve, we hope, and because of my, I hope, sort of fly-on-the-wall documentary skills, we get moments of great intimacy and authenticity and honesty from all members of the family.
Yeah.
That you just wouldn't normally get just in a photo album. Do you know what I mean?
Like
so for us, in a selfish way, it's a great thing. It's a great thing to look back on.
Yeah, and honestly, my mum and dad, your mum, we have conversations with them that we might not have had if we weren't doing a reality show.
It's sort of, it makes us step up a bit to sort of inquire about things that you might just sit back and just relax about. Do you know what I mean? It's funny that.
Yeah.
And also things like, I wouldn't have the footage of my dear nanny Thelma that I do on a very rare occasion at the moment because it still hurts. But knowing that I can go back and hear her voice is quite a soothing thing. So there's so many benefits to it. But anyway, as Nadia says...
It's like our photo, it's like our family album.
It is a bit.
The vlogs are like a family album stroke reality.
And it's funny because when I said to Magic Key, I said, so when is it that you don't like being on? They said it's usually just when they're, feeling down, when they're, a bit quiet, or when they're feeling like they don't look their best. And so...
they just can't be asked.
And they just can't be asked. Yeah,
I do want to make that point, that they're never...
And also for the hour or so that you get from a day's footage, we shoot an hour's footage, say, in a day. There's 23 hours we haven't filmed. Do you know what I mean? So, the work-life balance isn't as... You get all the... best bits, it's fair to say. You get the best bits.
And
I get the worst bits.
The great thing is about the reviews that the kids do, the movie reviews, is what is so good, and I would really recommend this, with your kids. If you see a show, if you see a movie, sit down and have a real conversation with them about it, because the discipline, and this is all thanks to Mark, of sitting down and really talking through a film is actually great. When we look back at the first ones that we did, and we were all just arguing and shouting, and we've all learnt to listen more and
well, they listen really well, and also they approach things in a more structured way. So they look at what's it about, what's the genre, who are the actors, what's the baggage coming to a film, what are our thoughts going in versus what are our thoughts watching it. They think about camera work, script, story structure, so it's really good all of those things and all those skills you can apply to anything, literature, everything. So it's also a part of their homeschooling. So this channel ain't just about you guys. Sorry.
We get a lot from it because we're sharing it with you guys. It's funny, isn't it?
I get AA meetings with you in the car when I share with... I
was reading all the comments today, actually, this morning.
I am going to read all the comments.
How can a person...
Shoot the dog.
Let their dog just be in the garden, just barking like that. I'd be mortified. 2 minutes. And
we always drag the dog back in.
1 minute, I'd be like, in... sometimes I go to bed and it's doing that.
But Nadia is currently sort of polishing mushrooms.
Yeah, you never put mushrooms under water and wash them because it spoils them.
Does it?
I remember when I was a kid, my mum had the cutest little mushroom brush, and it was in the shape of a mushroom, and it was one of the jobs because she always used to give us the cooking jobs. And one of my jobs was to brush the mushrooms. So I still do it to this day, but I do it with damp kitchen towel. I'm so committed.
I want to be a mushroom brusher.
It's scary cooking for my sister Dina because she's very, very particular.
I want to be a mushroom brusher.
I want to be a mushroom brusher. We must get a nice photo with everyone today. We never do that on birthdays these days. We get a nice photo with everyone.
Yeah, well,
That'd be lovely.
we'll try. Everyone gets funny about photos. They don't get funny about being filmed. They get funny about photos.
Can you get one with
Including
me?
me. Anyway, I'm going to go and have a
Oh, my
shave
dad,
because as you can
please.
see, I am unshaven. In fact, I'm going to have a shave and I'm going to wash my hair and a shower. I'm going to basically spruce myself up. Is that all right?
Yes, please.
Yeah? Oh, let me show you this thing that I got Kiki on the floor here. As she comes in, she's going to go, ooh. And she's going to go over there. It's going to be so exciting. Look at that. Whee. Look at this lovely sunflower action. And then we've got Nutella.
Show them the Biscoff.
The what?
That's the
What the
most
hell's the
dangerous
Biscoff?
thing. Show them the jar there. The Biscoff.
Oh, biscuit. Do-do-do-do.
So in that, see those
Don't
biscuits
fancy that
you
at all.
get? No, show them the biscuit there
Yeah.
that you get with your coffee. That
Yeah.
delicious bit. It's that just mushed up. Now I didn't know about this until I went to Kay's, and Kay gave it to me, and oh my god, it's outrageous. So I said to Kiki, anything that isn't eaten today, we have to hide it because otherwise I'll end up having the
That
whole jar.
Nutella has, I mean,
That'll be going.
I'm a crack addict around Nutella.
That'll be
Proper
going.
Crack. I mean, I will sell you all. I'll deny you. I'll sell stories to the papers. You name it, I'll do it just for Nutella. I will. I'll throw you all under a bus. It's true, it's true. I'm willing to throw anyone under a bus for Nutella. If anyone wants anything from me, come at me with a big tub of Nutella and a spoon.
So for breakfast we're having butter croissants, chocolate croissants, donuts, jam donuts, sausage, bacon, eggs, mushroom, tomato, fried eggs, fried bread.
How are you going to coordinate that?
Because I'm a little genius, baby. It's one of the hardest things to do.
I was going to say, it's going to be carnage
to make
in
a
it.
breakfast where everything is all ready and hot at the same time is skills.
That's proper stressful, though.
It's up for thinking, down for dancing. This is my Beyonce one.
Oh.
Up there for thinking, down there for dancing. Up there for thinking, down there for dancing.
Who's that? Bloody hell.
That's Beyonce.
Is it?
Up there for thinking, down there for dancing, up there for thinking. No, up there for thinking.
You look like you've lost weight.
Thanks, baby. My favourite sounds in the whole world are when people say, you look like you've lost weight. Better than my baby's first cry, better than my baby's first laughter, better than the birds singing, the dew dropping. Say it again.
You look like you've lost weight. Do you want it once more?
Yeah.
Okay. I really want to...
Mark! Go away.
So as you know, we're not filming too much on Kiki's day because she wants it to be a nice private affair. So I've just parked in Covent Garden. We're going to go and see Jamie, the musical. Everybody's talking about Jamie. And she's having a really nice day. We had a lovely morning this morning with Betty and Teddy. Lots of laughter. Dina headed over. Finley popped over. She opened all her presents. Had a beautiful fry-up. Nadia cooked. It was absolutely delicious. And I'm struggling with the idea of not eating junk today. So I'm trying to be responsible, though I'd really like some Maltesers in the break. So anyway, so I'm just walking. I've done the thing of dropping them off on Shaftesbury Avenue, parking half a mile away, and now I'm walking to join them and to see a really camp musical, which I'm up for, to be honest. That's why I've got my shirt on. Oh, and by the way, I took my first pill last night and I forgot to read the instructions. You're supposed to take them in the morning. So I felt incredibly dizzy and nauseous, incredibly spaced out actually. So I'm now not taking it today so that I can take it again tomorrow morning. But I have started. Just thought I'd let you know that I have started. So it's the end of Kiki's birthday. There's Nanny Di. Say hello.
Hiya.
Say hello.
Hello, Hiya.
So it's the end of Kiki's birthday. They're going in for a dip. We've been to see Jamie. We loved it. Jamie. Everybody's talking about Jamie. I can't stop eating Kiki's cake. Nanny Di can't stop planting things. You right, Mum? And they're going into the hot tub for a bit of a dip. Is it cold, Nads?
It might be the cold. No! It might be the cold. Quite your wife, wasn't she?
What?
We've got to make the hot tub hot.
In, down, under.
No! I don't know what's going to happen when we've got under. What are we going to do? Just sit in
Is
the
it getting
cold?
hotter?
It's because we didn't want to make it hot because we thought it was going to be hot tonight. So we kept it cold to cool us down.
1, 2,
Not that cold.
3, go. Hey! Nadia, go. 1, 2, 3. Go. Excuse me.
Do it!
They're in. They're in. They're in.
Why didn't we heat it up?
Get in. Go on.
Get in!
2, 3.
Got it actually gone.
1, you've got to.
1,
2, 3.
3.
Go.
2. On the hands. 1, 2, 3.
Go.
It's fine once you're in. No, why are you doing this? Why is it?
I don't know because I can't bear it.
Get in quickly.
It's all right for you to say that. You've got your clothes on.
Get in.
I will get in. It's your birthday. I will get in. It's your birthday. 1, 2.
Shaking.
It's nice. Bubbles are nice.
I haven't sat down yet.
I don't think this is well. I don't think this is the best.
What are you doing, Mum?
Did you see Chi take off when she saw you
Yeah.
coming? I'm just,
Where have you planted things?
shall I show you on green fingered towel?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, go on. Say, that's the end of home time.
Now,
Yeah.
that's the end of home time.
Do the... Say it again.
That's the end of home time.
One last time.
I am so not going to be caught out 3 times. That's ridiculous. Have you seen the mosquitoes?
Yeah.
No, I'll
One
show-
above your head.
Shall I show you?
No.
Guys, we want to show off a bit. We just had the best comment on YouTube. Listen to this. Go on, Mark, read it
No,
out.
this is on YouTube. This is on iTunes.
On
Podcast,
iTunes. Oh, this is our
iTunes.
podcast. Go on.
Yeah. I am a huge fan of this family and watch avidly their YouTube vlogs. I have my whole family now hooked too. Not only are they fabulously entertaining, but totally open and honest about modern family life. No frills,
love
but
that.
incredibly addictive viewing.
Oh my God, we're so
Charismatic
chuffed.
personalities, many laughs, tears, and good old-fashioned family fun. They engage with their viewers and welcome you into the warmth of their world. Mark is so interesting and intelligent.
Yes. I'm
And
with you.
Nadia is a warm, loving mum and all-round wise and worldly lady. You will want her as your best friend. Their whole family, including parents and kids, are what sitcoms used to be based around and now fill for me a big gap in the entertainment world. Subscribe, you won't regret it. Thanks, Luby T.
Oh, that's Luby T.
Luby T.
Luby T's been following us for ages.
A must listen for all parents. And then underneath it, a 14-year-old called iTunes Apple user. I'm 14 years old and I listen to these constantly. I love hearing about their views on parenting, and from a teenager's perspective, it's good to see if I agree with what they're saying. Amazing job, Mark and Nadia.
I love that.
Go to our Confessions of a Modern Parent podcast. That's where
Oh,
these
are
are.
all our podcast guys. We've had the most gorgeous day celebrating with our youngest, Kiki.
Yeah,
With all the family over this morning for brunch, which was just gorgeous and funny.
I know.
Mark was hilarious, told so many funny stories. It was weird because we felt like guys should have been there for some of it, because you were usually there for some of
Yeah.
it. But it was Kiki's day today, so no filming. And Betty and Teddy were lovely, and Dina and Finley came round. It was all lovely.
It was really fun. Kiki had a very chill day. We loved Jamie, the musical, didn't we?
So good.
It was really good. And there was just a very easy vibe to it. And I have to confess, not filming the vlog when Nanny dies around is like watching some of the most priceless television gold
She
hit
has
the floor.
been
I mean,
but yesterday and today.
she's told me to fuck off more times than I've ever remembered.
And the hilarious present that she bought for Kiki.
What was it?
And what
Oh,
about
the
when she
table.
said to you, you can't have anything extra to eat, you're on your Timmy Swithins.
You're on your
I
Timmy
said,
Swithins.
What's a Timmy Swithin? She goes, you know, the bloke who he's doing all the exercise with.
Yeah, the Johnny Limons or something. The John,
When Joe Richwood, I just can't get his name at all.
And so Kiki had that lovely indulgence of having the choice of what to watch tonight. I didn't edit, so we put up a relationship podcast and we watched Fighting with My Family. Nadia fell asleep in it.
I was so tired.
And we
today.
watched Donnie Darko.
But I didn't watch that either because that was.
So
But I
twisted
was
and cool.
trying to find us a holiday because we all want to go away for
Would you say it's been a good day?
been an amazing day. We're so tired.
Are you
though.
hot?
So hot.
I'm hot. I really want us to listen to that woman with the saucy meditative voice who does the meditation.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Night all.
Right.
Morning to our bank holiday weekend. I'm working out there.
Still Sunday at least.
Mark's working out there. Yeah, we really did overdo it with our food yesterday. So the worst thing you can do when you've done that is then get up the next day and say, right, I'm not going to eat anything. I'm going to starve myself. I'm going to just, get back on track. Don't do that, because what happens, I spent my whole adult life doing that sort of shit. And it doesn't get you anywhere. So today we're just back on it, on normal workout, back on normal healthy eating. Mark will be on his Joe Wicks food, and I will be no cakes, no crisps, no wine.
Oh, this is so hard.
It's no fun being a grown up, is it? Go, baby. And the good thing is, while we work out, we watch the news, so we feed our body and our mind. All right, baby? And then this afternoon, I'm going to book our holiday. We're having a family holiday, and we are excited. Kiki wants us to go to the sea where you can see it to the bottom. So we've got to find somewhere we can see the sea, crystal clear, right to the bottom. Yay!
So as the leaders of the free world all meet together at G7, I'm surprised Donald Trump hasn't tweeted everyone rather than talk to them. See you at, imagine tweeting them, see you under the flags at the UN. As they all meet, I've done HIIT 3, workout 3 of my last 6 to 7 days. Nadia's done her workout. No, it's my last week. So, yeah, it's a bloody hot day. It's a gorgeous day. I'm sure there'll be a chance for some gardening. Nadia and Kiki and probably myself are getting in the hot tub today. And we're going to have a lazy day. There's a number of film reviews to do. We're going to chill. We're going to tidy up from the carnage of last night. Evidence of McDonald's. Babe, what went into that cake again? There were lumps of Nutella in that cake.
No, it was evil. I'm going to make it for our food plating.
And no one in this house did the honourable thing and hide that.
Okay, I'll do it now.
And I resisted. I looked at it as I went up to bed. I went,
Good man.
and then I used to come out here when it used to be scrubland there. Terrible. I'd throw it like that. Terrible. Full, because I just knew that I'd eat it. Anyway, I'm sure the local foxes loved it. Anyway, we're going to have a shower.
Ah! Where did you put that one up?
It's a portrait of you, Mum. Dealing with your radiator.
Morning.
How are you?
Fine, thank
Say
you.
hello, Subs.
Subs, hello. I didn't know you were there.
Did you go straight to the McDonald's? You did.
It was in my bag, lovey.
You've eaten in the night, haven't you? Come here.
Hi, Nanny Di.
Mum, stand here. Just stand here for a minute. Come stand here.
Why?
Because I just want to do a steak. Stop.
Just wait
A bit closer to the Damien Hirst.
No.
No. Come on, quick.
No.
Before and after. How are you? Did you sleep well? Did you?
Didn't sleep at all.
What have you got on your t-shirt, Mum?
Where? Dirt. It's from doing the garden yesterday.
You can't have not.
Donnie Darko. It was a good day, wasn't it? But you're worried today. I bet you're feeling a bit happier today because you know you're going to be able to get to your radiator.
It's so sarcastic.
You missed the call. Maddie just called us.
Oh, yeah.
What kid?
Tell us.
What kid calls you from their festival?
And what did she have to say?
Just told us all about it. She's been in 7 different mosh pits.
Oh my God.
Billie Eilish was amazing, and it was a really goosebump moment when Billie Eilish got everyone to put their phones away. 1975. Who's guys who know Denise Welsh's son's band?
Yeah.
She saw that and she said it was incredible.
Wow.
Everything's really expensive. A pint of beer is £7.50.
That's where they make their money, isn't it?
When is a pint of beer?
No,
It's
well,
really
exactly.
good for parents because you know your kids can't afford it.
No.
It's great. Keep making it £7.50 a pint.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it was so nice to hear her voice.
It was. She's having a lovely time.
It was so nice, and she said that. Yeah, I think it's just delivering everything
Yeah.
that she wanted, isn't
It
it?
is,
And
yeah.
Subs, how many of you have got your kids at a festival? I have to say, I do feel really proud of her for getting in touch. We said to her, we just want texts every day to know that you're okay.
So can I just say though, not only has she been so good, but her friends actually, with great good cheer, have had a WhatsApp. They've been letting people. It doesn't feel like them having to let us know how they're getting on has impinged on them having fun.
Well, this is it, kids. If
Just
you're
shows you.
younger people, because we know not to say, you know what? To just give your parents a little text.
Just a smidgen.
It doesn't mean you're not being an adult out there
No.
having an amazing time. And if you knew the joy that it brings us, we don't want great long texts or anything.
No.
She's just been sending little things. Oh my God, it's amazing. Do it for your parents.
And a little bit of snide advice here. Do just a little bit of that for us, and you can probably get away with a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? She said, Mum, that there's a particular tent that she went into, which is called a mosh tent, or it's a dance tent, but it basically becomes known. Basically becomes known as a mosh tent. Yeah, no, she's moshed. Well, Maddie, who have you moshed with? I once went to a gig. Do you remember Subterranea under Labrett Grove, the club? A round club. Do you remember it, Nadia? It was round. It was Subterranea.
I think I went in there once.
Yeah, I saw a band called Knights at Ebb. Do you remember Knights at Ebb, Mum?
No.
They were on the same label as Depeche Mode, for those kind of spotty musos out there. And they played hard German techno trance. And this guy was dancing so hard, someone stamped on his shin snapped, his shin bone came out of his shin, Mum.
Yes.
He was screaming on the floor, and as the medics and the ambulance guys came into the actual venue, as they stood him up and escorted him out, like carrying him, he carried on trying to dance.
No.
That's the power of drugs for you, though.
And his
Mark
splint.
told Maddie this morning after she just told you she'd been in 7 mosh pits.
Yeah. But anyway, she said that grown men were being escorted out of a tent, Mum.
Yes, I'm listening.
Destroyed and injured. And she saw one girl go under all the feet of the crowd, and they were being stamped on the neck.
Oh God, she said it was awful.
Yeah.
Poor girl, can you imagine? She goes under, and then people stamping on her.
Well, I can imagine.
Moshing. I can't believe Maddie has become one of those kids I used to point at festivals, going, God, look at those moshing psychos.
Yeah.
That's how
I was
girl.
never interested in moshing. In fact, I was
So
worried.
She's doing that not drunk.
She's doing it not drunk.
Stuff out of your system,
I bet it does. I bet you're a right mosher. Did you used to go to punk clubs?
Yeah.
Did you?
Had a period, didn't I, of the American punk more than our punk, Ramones and people.
Oh, yeah.
And Robert that I went out with was head of a band.
Yeah.
With what?
He was the leader of a band that was a punk band.
In her hetero days. Well, weren't hetero,
Yeah,
bi
he was
days,
a
really.
Good-looking guy, he was.
Was he the one
That
I'm...
was a long story. I went
Was
out
he the
with
heroin
him.
addict?
Pardon?
Was he the heroin addict?
No,
One of them was. You said one of them took heroin.
Charlie.
Charlie.
Not Robert.
Oh, right.
But that was a difficult one because I went out to meet John and I started going out with Robert.
So this was presumably before Lee, was it?
I think it was during the same time, or it was.
God, you were a right opportunist, weren't you? Bloody hell.
No, I never went anywhere. People used to.
Just come to you. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I could see you as a mosher, but you were so tiny. Did people not lift you onto their shoulders and then mosh?
Maybe I was one. I don't know what to say.
She wasn't a mosher. They used to tread on you.
Want to go back to the original?
Oh, right, the original question, which Nanny Di really wants to get off her chest, which is the radiator. Is that right? Is that what you mean? Is that
What would you do? Something had actually died while he was doing
That
all
would be
that.
fucking
And I was like
hysterical.
you, Subs, okay. Look behind
And look behind you.
She's
Yeah.
died.
And then I cut to a close-up, and like in that Jim Carrey film, there's a fly on your eye.
Right, we don't have to go that far, love. We really don't have to go that far.
A fly.
Oh, I'm alive. I'm alive.
Do the dead. Oh shit. Do the. What's happened?
I'm doing it.
What's happened?
See, oh, Nance, thank you.
Do the dead face. God, that's really good. Hang on, let's get it from all.
5 sweeteners in her tea. Can you believe it, guys?
Sorry.
5.
How many?
5 sweeteners in her
Oh,
tea.
I normally put 6 in hers.
I think she
So I'm going to turn around so that you can talk seriously about what's worrying Nanny Di. We should have a slot every weekend. It's that time for What's Worrying Nanny Di Today.
That's better. I don't know if you know this. I don't know if we've explored this with you at all, but I've got a big problem with my radiator this week.
Sounds
Oh
painful.
God, I bet they're absolutely distraught that they didn't know this before.
This is gonna make YouTube monetize this video like a good un.
No, but Stubbs, they honestly, they take the mickey all the time. I live in a flat that's about as small as this table. Cut
Right.
to the table. Show the table.
Cut to the table.
Show the table. It's about that big, involving 1 bedroom, 1 living room, 1 kitchen and 1 toilet.
Right.
Literally square like that. Luckily, I'm a very small person, as you
You
know.
are.
Bathroom, tiny.
Yeah.
This big.
So if you were to point
This
at the
big.
table, how big on the table is your bathroom?
Bathroom is about there.
Yeah. Okay. That's about
There.
right.
The radiator is a very old-fashioned radiator in the middle of the side of the wall.
Explain to the sub there that your bathroom is full of. Well, actually, in true librarian fashion, it's actually full of your periodicals.
Yeah, but also my poetry collection's in the toilet.
Your poetry collection is in there. So, is there an association between sitting on a loo
No, there isn't. There is
and
not.
doing a poo?
No, there isn't, Mark.
Oh, that's
But
poetic.
that's quite funny. but also, I just like to have all my things categorised, so I know that all the poetry's in the toilet.
Right.
But as we speak, my poetry is probably as we speak.
Sodden.
Yeah, and all waving down Cable Street because
Oh,
it's what's been happening is that the radiator has been leaking. It's very old radiator. It's been leaking from the back. I didn't know. This is the key point. It wouldn't matter if it was just leaking. You just stick a bowl underneath it, but it's boiling hot. It's coming out boiling hot.
In this weather.
Well, it's not even just that. It's like you
It's going to be
can't.
30 degrees as well. Imagine how hot that
It's
is.
going to be
Yeah,
hot.
you can't.
30
even-
degrees today.
Well, I'm sort of used to the bathroom being hot
It's
because
always hot in your bathroom.
you've never been able to switch that radiator off. But I think finally, because of that, not being able to switch it off. I'm sorry about this. This is really going on in the phosphate burden way.
That's all right. But what I'm liking extra about it is your incredibly cool hip fringe.
What?
Look at her fringe.
Oh yeah, it does.
You've got a really hip fringe.
You mean my bangs?
You bang.
Bangs.
What's your bang?
Bangs. The American called fringe bang.
Oh, good.
Right. So, I've got a call, and you could say, and I'm sure you will say, because Mark and Nadia say this all the time to me, well, all you've got to do, Nanny Di, why are you making such a big thing about this, is call the repairman, which of course I've got, because I'm in a housing association.
Yeah.
But, now the repairman won't see this, will he? Because I'd hate to offend him. There's only one repairman for the whole
I think
thing.
all our subs have stopped seeing this now.
Shall I finish?
No, just wrap up.
Okay, I'll wrap up. And
So what's the thrust of the matter?
the thrust
Today,
of the matter is that I can only get one man in the world to come and I should think by now take the radiator out, which is going to be a big thing. And he is enormous.
Right, so
He's
diplomatically
enormous.
saying he's a big man
He's
in a
never
little
been able to
bathroom.
get into all the other bits of my flat, let alone the
Tiny,
bathroom.
tiny corner of the table about this
So
big.
the question then is, is it all sorted out? Now, Subs, come to the interesting bit. Because it was Kiki's birthday yesterday and I came and I was going to go home, all it means is that going home and emptying this thing that's catching the drips underneath more than drips, flood underneath the radiator.
That's what's going on in your head.
That's what's going on in my
The
head.
drip and the flood.
I'd said to Mark and Nadia, well, I'm going to go home after Kiki, after we've been to the show and everything, but Kiki wouldn't let me. Bless her. She said, no, don't go home, Nanny Di, because it's my birthday, go home tomorrow. I've got to go back now.
No, but you're going back and coming back.
I'm going back and coming back, yeah.
You know what time? We need to take the dogs for a walk so we can take you and drop you at Crystal Palace.
Okay, that's nice, thank you. And then,
So, in a weird way, are you going to be able to get your photos of Forky?
I'm going to empty the radiator, empty the pot underneath the radiator.
Check your poetry collection.
Put a baking tray underneath the pot.
Yeah, no, I'll do that. I thought that afterwards. I'm
And then you're going to come back.
Get some new shoes, because these shoes were not good for gardening. and then
Bit of green fingernail.
get
I
my
don't forget your swimming costume. Hot tub's boiling
Get my-
now.
Hot tub.
Yeah.
get my
Hey.
swimming costume, and then what was the other thing you just said?
I don't know.
You just said it.
And that, guys, is what Nanny Di's worried about today.
Hooray! Hooray!
I'm not totally sure that's going to take off.
No, I don't think it's got that catchy
No.
Johnny Vaughan feel to it. Yeah, I know what you mean. It needs to be a bit more sort of. Maybe we need a jingle or something at the top of it.
It needs a jingle.
It needs a definitely.
And a graphic.
Can someone bring up a jingle for us or develop a jingle?